All right, what's poppin', gamers? It's dudes playing cards here with our first episode of our podcast.
We are
Today,
here.
we are we got a big thing to talk about. OP17 is right on the horizon. It's like 2 weeks away, and we want to go over some of these cards.
Yes. We indeed.
I mean,
We'll be going over some cards.
it's an anniversary set, so naturally, it's kind of gonna be
The power spikes.
the
are
power
real.
spikes, and people, the expectations, right, are pretty high for
Yeah.
especially after last year with like Emu and Ace. So
Yeah. That was a jump.
I
I
don't
would
think
say
this.
this as well.
I'll say this one isn't quite as big a jump, but it does seem like there's going to be some, maybe even not even leaders, just individual cards that are kind of gapping certain
Yeah.
certain other cards of their color per se.
Absolutely.
So we're just gonna go in color order here, as the website shows. If you want to pick up a oven top at Best Buy, you can also do that. So we'll just start with the Edward Newgate leader, because I mean, red, we're going for the 0/0/1 here. So 5 life, 5 kick power. On opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash one card from your hand up to one of your leader or characters. Gain plus 4,000 power during the battle. It's essentially just a free 4K event, right? I think
Just
a lot
not
of people, including you and me and everyone, kind of thought this was a very underwhelming like ability.
Yeah.
I mean, we have so much is built into leader effects nowadays, where it's like 4K is like obviously not bad, but how impactful is it actually going to be over the course of a game?
Right. You're still giving up resources for it. It's not just this free.
Especially since
thing that you
red,
get.
especially since red isn't like known for card draw.
Right.
But I actually do think that we'll get into it a bit later, but I think this was going to be a pretty strong leader.
The support is there.
The support is there, and we're going to go to the first card. We're skipping this bum Atmos.
Yeah.
I have words to say
It's a good
about
place
this
to
card.
There's a lot.
I think this is maybe one of the most overstated or overloaded 4-drops in the game.
Does a lot for 4, dude.
I mean, it's for 4 Dawn, you get to swing into rested 12Ks for free.
Yeah, dude, the fucking Odin buff.
It
This
is
card's great.
pretty insane. Yes, it does buff Odin. Is Odin
Yeah.
real?
Oh, totally. 100%.
For sure, dude. Dude,
I don't really know like that.
It's got red. It's got the red 7 cost Zoro, and it's got that Kikunojo. It's popping,
Right.
dude. Trust.
Yeah.
But I mean, with a deck like Mihawk that's like pretty prominent right now that we'll talk about in this episode, having cards being rested, like, is just so scary against this deck now, right? Like, if you always have to respect a 4 cost, which is a pretty like, especially on like 8 Dawn, right? Like, if you have multiple rested characters, like, what do you do?
They're gone.
Like, it's basically spot removal, right? Like,
right. And then they have to swing into them on the back, because they're just, obviously you don't get the minus 6K again, but it's still just a body.
Yeah, just
after
a 6K
all that.
body, right? Like,
Yeah.
and then they also have to deal with like Newgate's leader effect protecting them too, so it's not even like free removal. You just pitch a brick and then boom.
Yeah, it essentially just deals with one big swing per turn, because you're either just going to take the small stuff or you're going to counter out.
And then reducing anything from like 7K, even 8K, I'd say is essentially guaranteed removal.
Yeah. Unless you just have massive resources and there's no other swings. I mean, you're very rarely going to save anything being swung at by this.
And this is going to be like the first thing played on a turn, right? You're just going to play it, reduce it, swing into it with Character Rush, and you're like, okay, do I give them half my hand to save this? And then they just swing it with Leader, and I lose my thing anyways.
Yeah. And you can play out the 10 cost Newgate after this. They have a 10K.
Yeah, that is.
It's pretty funny.
So you clear their 10. Well, you reduce their 10K, then play their Newgate, and then kill their 10K.
Right.
And then
yeah, exactly. Because you don't even have to. Yeah, that's the nice thing, is you don't have to attack with it to get the reduction.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. I mean, minus 6,000 for a 4 cost is for no cost too. It just happens.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm glad this is leader locked, because I don't think every red deck needs something like this, because this is pretty absurd.
For sure. For sure. They were wise to, to lock this. I mean, they should apply that judgment to some other cards.
Oh, for
I
sure.
know, I know.
Oh no, for sure. There's a certain 10 cost that maybe should have been locked in some way.
Yeah.
But
A couple of them.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna yap about this. I feel like I can yap. I'm gonna yap about this card for the next like 3 sets. Every time I fight Newgate, it's just like, okay, do I turn my shit sideways and I just give him my characters? I'm just offering my character up.
Yeah. It doesn't affect Kuzan as much as it might affect other leaders, luckily. Because they
Anything
can
that plays
rebuild
like a
my board so
body a
easily.
turn.
Yeah, it's very rough. Very, very rough.
Like, I think this might just absolutely body Teach.
Yeah, probably really good into Black Luffy as well, because it's just like really hard to turn anything sideways. You just kind of want to block every turn because you're
like
so scared of this.
You want to turn
your Loki is reduced
sideways.
to a 5. Yeah. 5k
Yeah.
Loki is pretty depressing.
For 4 Dawn.
And
yeah. And if you really think
Almost
about it,
4
it's a 4k counter if you think about it.
Yeah, that's also true. It doesn't really matter that it's a brick in this deck.
I guess it like.
But then again, you probably want to keep all of them.
Yeah, when are you gonna pitch this? Unless it's like mega late game.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think. I mean, it goes without saying if we're gonna like rate these on a scale, I think it'd be like, I guess if there's like some sort of substance in being able to like, if we gave this out of 5 stars, like what are you giving it? I mean, I think personally for the Newgate deck, considering that's what it's built for, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 stars if I'm gonna rate it.
I don't see anything wrong with this card at all. Where is the downside? Why wouldn't you have 4 of these at all time, no matter what they release in the future?
It is all
absolutely
upside.
5 out of 5 card.
All right. Well, that's enough of Ezo. Cards broken.
Absolutely.
The 10 cost Newgate. This is also a pretty exciting card. Not actually just for Newgate, but for just mono red.
Oh yeah, it doesn't help red blue ace. That's always nice. So I mean, not that he would probably run it anyway, but
he'd find a way.
Still.
He'd find a way to run it and have it be broken. Well, you just play this and play Marco.
Yeah. Gross. So incredibly gross.
But yeah, let me just go over the effect real quick for the people who can't read or who are listening and not reading.
It's hard to read. It's hard.
If your opponent has a character with 10,000 or more power or more, give this card in your hand -4 cost, and then on play, your mono-colored leader's base power becomes 8 until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Something what's important noting about this is that it sets your base power to 8,000. It is not a plus 3,000 buff, which is relevant.
Yeah.
For cards like the 4-cost Luffy that set your base to 7, so you can't go to a 10k leader.
Yeah, that'd be fucked.
I don't think Red Ace needs that hard of a buff, considering how good it's already looking.
And this is way better for Red Ace than it is for the Newgate, unfortunately.
Yeah, 6 cost 12k rush is pretty good.
That just makes you an AK. Like, and then, like God forbid you already have an 8 cost Newgate out.
And you're a 10k double attack, right? Like,
pretty wild.
I think that I actually am pretty okay with this card for the most part, just because I will accept that mono red has been pretty rough for the past few sets.
Yeah, not leading the pack by any means.
So having a really strong generic option for mono red is pretty good.
Yeah, and like God, this is so good into an L, dude.
Oh, it's
you
so
can
good.
Realistically play this on 6 sometimes.
Well, they play their Nell on curve, and you're just like, yo, check this out, and then you just slam your Newgate on them.
Pretty solid play.
Because I mean, because if you're assuming that they take first from you, they take
Which
first.
Almost definitely will, and you want second anyway.
Turn 1, they do whatever. Turn 2, they again do whatever. Turn 3, they play a Nell, and then you're going into your third turn. You're on 6 Dawn. You just slam this Newgate.
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
Like you are developing. You're basically like hard ramping, which is pretty.
Yeah, crazy. You're purple for a second.
Hella. And it is not understated, and 8k is
you
not
have 8K
a small
lead swing.
number.
Like, why not?
8k is not a small number, so
hell no.
Very good card. If I were to rate this, obviously this isn't more in a vacuum because it can be run in all mono red decks.
Yeah,
I'd still give it. I mean, if we're rating it on like how good it is for the color or the deck, I'd still give it 5 stars just because like it's gonna help red so much. I feel.
I'd say 4 out of 5 because it's not good into Kuzan, and he's like obviously top tier meta deck. You gotta watch out for that guy.
Did you forget to send me the lines or something? Did you forget to send me the script?
No, dude, there's no scripts. That was off the dome. But I mean, obviously, it's a good card.
Sorry, no, it just came through, bro. Okay, Kuzan is top 3 meta. If you're not playing it, you're a bum.
You said it on me.
There's no artist for this card.
That is interesting. Yeah, some of them just don't have it.
I don't know, but this card will be around forever because, as you can see on the other screen, it is a manga.
Oh yeah, true.
The manga itself kind of sucks. He's kind of so giant that it covers most of the panels.
Damn.
But
I didn't realize that manga cards were immortalized like that.
That is what makes it X, is if it is a manga.
Interesting.
And since there's 4 mangas, that means there is 4 X cards in the set.
Mm-hmm.
For example, last set in OP16, we had the 3 admirals. They are all X.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
And that wasn't a thing because they didn't have that at first. Like some of the older mangas, like the One Cost Nami manga or like Soga King, they have their block number still, even though they still don't rotate.
Interesting.
Because they didn't add the X till later. But yeah, no, I mean, Newgate I think is just going to be like an insane card for mono red.
Very good card.
What is the next card that's worth talking about? Probably Odin.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty standard. You go wide, wee.
Every deck needs this, and then he plays out his other guy.
I think just that as having access to a card that lets you play out another character is just incredibly strong, and it's always just a really good on curve play.
Yeah,
because God forbid your opponent has interaction, and then you just don't do anything because you only played one body.
That is like the main pain. Like being a deck that can only play out one body a turn opens you up to some pretty miserable matchups.
Oh yeah,
for decks that can easily deal with a single character. Also, it's worth noting that Ace didn't get this, but this can play 5-cost Ace off of it.
Yeah, that's like a really good body to play.
Yeah, you get your AKs become 2Ks. He becomes a 2K in your if he's got more in your hand because he's an AK. And then so you're gaining 1 card. Obviously, there's other targets to play off of it. You can play like the new mini Marco, little board protection guy, which depending on how prominent board removal is going to be, if Anel is still him, it's probably still bad because he just Mamaragans it.
The 6-cost Ace is pretty solid as well because it's just like a minus 6K. You're literally just getting the
gets the minus 2 cost.
Yeah, imagine there's a rested Newgate and then no, it's 7 and 4, so you couldn't do this with the Ezo.
Yeah,
unless you did that with 10.
I mean, it's still a good play. I think you'd probably rather play Ezo off of this most of the time.
Yeah, for sure.
No, this is a 1K. I'm not sure if this is going to be ran. I don't know if we're going to go over this card, but it's worth talking about at least a little bit because it synergizes with the Odin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure as a 1K. I'm not sure if this is going to be like a super great
It's
card.
not too insane, yeah.
But maybe it's good enough.
Uncommon. Perhaps.
You have to have a board if you want to play it off of this, right? Because then you have to have something to swing into it.
Right.
What are you?
Iso's just way better overall. Oh yeah.
I'm not talking. We're not talking about him. I read the.
Oh, no, what do you mean? This is crazy.
This is nuts. Look what he needs to mimic not even Izo's power.
He doesn't even approach it.
They're not even close. He needs to cost more.
He's got counter, bro.
I think this is just a good card because again, with the context of 5-cost Ace and stuff, and how strong that card can be.
Yeah,
because then you're suddenly running a lot of bricks, and then you're not, right? And and then that 4K is even more impactful because you already have counter in hand. So I think this is a good card. If I were to rate it in the Newgate deck, I would say I'd give it a 4. I think I was gonna say 3, but then I bumped it up because of it's being an 8K for the 5-cost Ace.
Yeah.
I just think that it's nice to have the option, right?
Yeah. You never know when you might need some meat on the board. You gotta make it happen sometimes.
It is like a little restrictive, right? I mean, there's so many restrictions on this card. Yeah. And he himself is again just essentially a vanilla body afterwards. So
what is the best target outside of Ezo? Are there things outside of this set?
There's just the 5-cost Ace from the Secret.
Yeah,
that's about it. That's the only one I can really think of.
Yeah,
because it can't play the Luffy, which you probably wouldn't really play that anyways. Might be a pirate, land a Wano.
Get the Rakuyo out there. Take care of the Goofies that are still remaining.
I would reckon that 9 times out of 10 you're probably playing an Ezo or an Ace off this. If I had to guess,
Yeah.
if we're missing one, you can drop it in the comments, because if you're like a Newgate stand or something, neither of us are like super invested in this leader. We're just talking from a, the set's not out yet. It's a hypothetical
Right.
situation here. But yeah, if there's something that really synergizes with this card that breaks it or something, then let us know. I think this is worth talking about, the Jozu.
Oh yeah, solid card. Just you're an AK.
If you can't,
it's a good card.
If you can't read this for the people at home, he is a 6 cost. Because it is a little glary. But yeah, no, he's his. It's what Austin said. Yeah, on play you're an AK. If you're playing Newgate, so let's say you don't have your 10 cost, or they don't have a 10k on the field, you can always just drop this guy, and now you're an AK with Rad Beam always in hand, right? So
yeah, Sleet is just going to be really hard to kill at all times.
And he also has that 8k stat line to synergize with that Ace still, which I'm glad they didn't ignore that card because of how cringe it kind of is.
Yeah, at least you have a way to play it off of something. That's what you were saying for a while. Is like, man, if you could just play this off of something, and here comes Odin.
Yeah, and then Odin's here, and you can't even play it in Red Ace.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
But I mean, I do like that they lock certain things though, because then it gives you an incentive to play. Like if everything was also available in Ace, and like Ace just has like a more impactful leader effect, right? Then you're
why would you play Newgate?
Yeah, you're just gonna play Ace. But yeah,
indeed.
I mean, it has one line of text, but it's a pretty damn good line of text. So.
It is. It is.
We already briefly talked about the Marco. He's just a mini version of the 6 cost AK Marco.
Yeah. Which, if you're playing this off of Odin, like, what else are you really trying to protect? I don't know. You're not going to get stuff removed that's above 6 most of the time. I'm
not really super sure what is like crazy. Like this is protecting, because I'm thinking of like Anel just doesn't care about board removal or like board protection at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this will be good. I can see it maybe being like a 2 of, like a little like just to have it. Like if if you're going wide with a bunch of little guys, then this might be really good.
Could be.
But otherwise,
it seems so odd. But yeah.
Otherwise, I think it's more of a tech, just because it's something that you are fine having, because you can multi-play it off of something, right?
Yeah.
Newgate got some events. I'm just
gonna... he has a stage destruction, which is pretty funny.
I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not missing anything super crazy here. There's just a Nell hate. There's a Nell hate. Oh, yep, he's one of the other guys who got some stage hate. I don't think this one's really worth talking about too much. It's just yeah, you can blow up Empty Throne. Got him.
Woohoo!
And it's a 4K event. It's not even the best 4K event that he got. He got a way better one, which is this one right here. He got Raw Heat Strike with no restriction.
Damn, dude. Well, I mean, Whitebeard. It's gotta be Whitebeard, bro.
True. But as a Red Yellow Bonnie player, this is I mean, honestly, it's the Bonnie thing isn't really a restriction if we really think about it. But we know, especially as a leader who can bump yourself up to 8k, having a counter event like this is really, really strong.
Oh yeah, you just completely obliterate a lethal like instantly.
Because this can, even on like low cards in hand, you can potentially get out of 2 swings with this. And you also have to respect the fact that like he also has 4k at all times, as long as he has a card in hand. So like, let's say, yeah, like if he has 2 cards in hand, that's 8k counter, which is like if he has this, right, this and the and just like whatever other card, right? So like he has 8k counter in hand, so like closing out against Newgate might actually be really tough.
Yeah, very, very tough leader to kill from the looks of it.
I'd give this this is hard to rate. It's not a flex event, right? So it doesn't have any other utility besides just like making it really hard to kill. But if we know anything from Heat Strike, that's kind of just enough.
And then in the deck, there is always the fine print of you can trash this for 4k. So having 1 cost events in a deck like that, even if you don't have Donna, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, like if you have to hard play your Newgate because they don't have a 10k or something.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, I'd give it, if I'm gonna rate it, probably a 4 out of 5, because I know how strong
Four out
an
of
effect.
five.
I know how strong an effect like this can be for a deck that is constantly pumping your leader's power up.
Yeah.
Again, I can't give it any higher. Because I gave Newgate and Ezo 5, which I feel like those are cards that like are gonna define the deck. Versus this
So
is
quintessential.
this is very important, and I think it's gonna be played. But like,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
this card by itself will not just win you a game. This card.
No. Could prevent you from losing. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. We got a search event that is it pumps your leader on trigger. So
Damn, that's actually not bad.
I
I was like, why is this a rare? And then I saw.
Is this card good? If you consider it a 4K counter, then yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm factoring that into my judgment in most cases here because what one cost does this guy run Garb? Can you run? No, you can't run Garb in this.
No, you can. One cost searchers. Does he have any?
What's a Whitebeard pirate?
Oh,
searcher?
I think what he does is he runs the one cost Ivankov from the starter deck.
Oh,
where you reveal six. You reveal 6Ks. It's not a searchers. You reveal some 6Ks, and then you like draw 3 trash 2.
I see.
Okay. So it's like that plus this for your searcher, and then you have the ace, obviously.
I see. Fair enough. I mean, that's definitely usable. Serviceable.
And obviously, if you're already at 8K, this bumps your leader to 9K. So pretty good. I mean,
pretty good indeed.
I don't see why they wouldn't run a card like this. I mean, again, if you view every Newgate card like it's potentially 4K counter, it makes everything just like kind of way better.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, I'd give this it's a 3 out of. It's nice to have a 1 cost searcher in any deck.
For sure. Sometimes you just need to find something.
And it has like an actual like relevant trigger, right? It's not just draw 1 card, which most of the time is whatever.
It's gonna be a full Whitebeard package, top to bottom.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, all right, we're on to green. Let's talk about this bastard.
Yeah.
I've been told to say this guy's mid and will never see the light of day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not mid.
Let's just, I guess I'll read them out for everyone. Activate main once per turn. You may trash 1 card from your hand or rest 1 of your Dawn cards. Up to 1 of your opponent's rested characters will not become active during your opponent's next refresh phase. Insane value out of a 1 Dawn leader effect. It kind of goes without saying, I feel.
Yeah. And the thing is, he's got support that lets him draw. So if you're playing on curve and you still need to freeze something, you can always trash something from hand, and you're not affected as much by it.
We'll definitely get into some of those cards. Shanks has some messed up cards.
Yeah.
So the hype has kind of died down for this guy a little bit as time
really.
Everyone saw like the leader. They're like, "Oh my god, this is the best leader of all time."
I mean, for me, it was a support. Obviously, we'll get to that. But
he's kind of like I view him kind of like a Green Bonnie type leader, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but like he gets so much mileage from his leader effect that it'll be really hard to age him out, and he's just gonna start using like generic green stuff, and he'll just like live forever. But
that sounds about right.
That's in addition to a absurd support package.
Yes.
So,
quite absurd indeed.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about the leader. I mean, we'll get into it when it comes to meta breakdown, but yeah, that's the leader. You trash card or rest on, freeze whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. And there's no cost restriction. Very important to note.
0
that he literally does not care who you are. You are going to be frozen.
Man, there's a lot to talk about here. I guess it's gonna drop the atomic bomb first.
Yeah, might as well. He's up front and center.
We got the 10 cost Shanks. Let me. This is a super rare. Let me read this off to everyone. It's just 1 sentence, but it's one hell of a sentence.
Oh, there's keywords, there's stats that are very relevant as well.
Shanks, the 4 Emperors, Red Hair Pirates type, 10 cost 12k, rush, on play, set up to 2 of your Dawn cards as active, then rest all of your opponent's characters.
It's actually an 8 cost 12k rush body.
It's a 5 cost 12k rush body.
Yeah. So, and you just rest everything. So no matter what they have, you can obviously lead effect something.
Or if you're playing Mihawk, you can Luna their board after resting the whole thing. I know I'm going straight to Mihawk. I know I'm getting a little
Very
ahead of
good card
myself.
for Mihawk. Yeah,
But
you're not wrong.
Shanks and Mihawk, as it makes sense in in lore and coming into the game, they are pretty closely intertwined here.
Oh yeah,
They're both mono green leaders that have pretty absurd effects.
yeah,
and they can both make use of this 10 cost. There's been a lot of talk about this 10 cost in chats and such that I've read, where people are very scared of this card in the long term because it will never rotate.
yeah. It's
And
like, ugh.
it's like, how do you age this out?
I mean, characters that can't be rested. I think that has yet to be introduced in a major way, and
Yeah,
there could be
like,
some major blocker that like, nah, you're never resting me, and I stand at the end of my turn or something.
But is that enough
But
to
no,
get
it's
rid
not
of
a lot.
him?
It's not enough to get rid of him, right? It's a broken card,
No,
but
absolutely
there
broken.
will be like ways to kind of mitigate how
Hopefully deal with
broken
him.
it is. Yeah, because dude, resting an entire board, you just rest your board. Your board is rested now, by the way. Sorry, I'm gonna swing at you now.
And then he gets, and because you can't, of course we don't want the Shanks to trash for the lead effect. We're gonna give him 2 Dawn back so that he can free something for free, and then also have some Dawn for like counter event.
Exactly, he needs it.
Also has rush because
yeah. I was talking about it the other day, but for the longest time in this game, my least favorite card to play into was the 10 cost Rush Shanks, the red one. It just reduces your board by 1k. And I kind of conquered that fear only for this asshole to arrive right on time.
He arrived all right.
Yeah.
He was the one on like that big reveal day. All the other SRs, which we'll talk about, were strong. They looked, but no, I don't think any of them hit like this guy.
Yeah. Rest all of your opponent's characters. Yeah. That's what it says.
Needless to say, I think I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 5.
Oh yeah. It is the perfect 10 cost character.
I don't think
for the leader.
I don't think there's many green decks that are gonna be like, no, I don't want that in my deck. Like,
right.
Like Bonnie.
Absolutely.
Like,
yeah, I would be perfect in green Bonnie.
Yeah, you set up 2 Dawn. Yeah.
Because you're kind of looking for more aggressive plays in that deck, I imagine.
You play this, right? You swing Cavendish, have 4 Dawn up. You Luna, and then you have 1 up for your lead effect.
Oh my god, yeah, that's nice. That's real nice.
This card's broken.
Yeah.
Next.
A little bit better than a Dofi.
A little bit. Next card, which is also pretty broken.
Oh yeah, the Beckham.
Bean Beckman. We got 7 cost 9k. He's a brick. Yippee.
Yeah.
Rush character. He's not as good as his captain. He can't just full on rush you. But on play, if your leader has red-haired pirates type, draw 1 because why not? And rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters. No cost restriction on that either.
If your opponent just got off a 6 Dawn, it's probably their whole board. Yeah. Or minus their searchers.
Unless you're playing Goofy and you're 5 characters deep already.
Yeah.
This is
I just think it's another. Yeah, it's another 7 cost that isn't quite statted fairly. I just think a 9k rush body when you can rest anything you want.
And
anything you want.
It replaces itself.
Yeah, dude. It's a little unnecessary to draw.
If you are a Shanks player, I'm not really sure that you're like upset about the support you got. I don't think that there's any world where you can complain about these cards.
He might be running a fair amount of bricks, but like not a ton. And you're freezing enough where you're not worried if you're getting bricked with cards like this.
I mean, but you also got access to cards like the new starter deck cards for Zoro. You got the 6 cost Mihawk, which is a cycle card. You got Odin, which draws cards. You got the 1 cost Kinemon, which is a draw 2 trash one.
You think the Shanks will run the Mihawk?
I could see it. I mean, it's a good. The only thing that's like a little weird about it is you can't play your Yasop off of it.
Yeah, I was just about to look into that. I was like, yeah, he's ranged.
But But at the same time, you can play Odin off of it, which is a freeze and draw. You can play the 5 cost Smoker off of it.
The Odin, yeah.
5 cost Smoker off of it, which is a 7k banish that sets a Dawn as active, so you can give your lead effect for free essentially.
Yeah. Wait, what set is the Odin from? Because I'm not finding it.
The Odin is also starter deck. It's from the same starter deck.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a really solid play off of that.
I don't really see why he wouldn't want that. You go wide with 2 bodies, and I mean, it seems really good unless you like really want to play that Yasop.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, this card, Ben Beckman, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. I don't think if you're
amazing card.
If you're looking for a 7 cost in your rest and freeze deck, I don't think that there's really too many better options.
Yeah, because you're just killing one, freezing the other.
Yep.
It's really the perfect 7 Dawn play. You couldn't ask for. It's the same situation as Shanks. It's like, what are you doing on this number of Dawn turn? This is exactly what I want to be doing. I cannot possibly get more value than this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ben Beckman. He's
Ben Beckman.
I'll glaze over. I think I glazed past him already. Yeah, here I'm just gonna like briefly talk about this.
It's not bad.
Howling Gab. People hype this up a little bit. They're like, yeah, Spanish. It's an ACOS, guys. Let's relax a little bit.
Right.
ACOS AK is really poor stats. On play rest a character, like that's not bad because if you have a Dawn or just a card to pitch for your lead effect, like it doesn't feel as slow then, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going first, you can play Beckman on 7, then this on 9 maybe, and maybe you got something cooking with there.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather just play another Beckman? Rest two characters, draw it back.
There's another Beckman swinging the board, clear their board.
So like, I really don't care about because like I'm just gonna freeze anything that has banish on it. You know, I think the waiting a turn to have a banish swing when you're, I don't see it being too impactful, but it's not a bad card either. Even his bad cards are pretty solid.
The thing about it is yellow's kind of getting a little bit shoved out of the meta right now. So
really,
yeah, a lot of the yellow decks are appearing to falling off with the starter decks, and then OP17. I think Linland's going to be a competitor we'll get into later. But I mean, I think it could be like maybe a tech card if you like really want banish.
Right.
But otherwise, I mean, it's really expensive.
Indeed.
Most of the others, I mean, we'll briefly talk about this guy because he on play KOs.
I hate that guy. It's so crazy, man.
He's just it's a bonk punching monster for those listening. On play KO one of your opponent's rested cards with a cost of 6 or less, and he's a blocker.
So sure. Good. Yeah.
6 or less is a pretty crazy rate for a 4 cost to just spot remove.
Yeah. And it's a blocker. Why not?
And he's a blocker, so you get extra value.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna go to Yasov next. The next SR.
Solid card.
Solid card. I'm not quite sure. He seems more awkward than the other ones. But I'll read them and then we'll get into it. On play, draw 1 card, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less. End of your turn, set up to one of your characters with a type, including red hair pirates, as active. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. Like he replaces himself, rest in 8 costs, and potentially combo with your lead effect, obviously. Mm-hmm. He just feels less. I don't know, like he feels like a step down from Beckman and Shanks.
For sure. I mean, it's a 5 cost, and you can compare this to something like a 5 cost Nami. Obviously, the difference in value is pretty vast, but it's also like you're not going to get a ton of mileage off the restand most of the time either.
Most of the time, he ends up just restanding himself because all your other bodies are big enough, and so he just wants to protect himself.
Yeah, and he's just a 6k body after the rest.
He might be good in like the mirror, where you can like set your Shanks or your Beckman as active, so it's not getting frozen, right? Like. And you have to,
so it's not getting frozen.
So you have to force cards from your opponent. They can't just freeze it, right?
Force them to play one of their 3 options of resting your entire life.
I mean, bro, Shanks has got it rough out here. He's really.
It's really hard for him to rest characters.
He's pressed for options, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad
it's
card.
It's always better to force your opponent to have it.
Indeed. Yeah, when you put this alongside the Beckman and the Shanks, it's not quite competing, but it is a 5 cost, and it's a perfectly suitable on curve play. Just if you don't have any other rest effects otherwise. Yeah. And he replaces himself. Why not?
Yeah, my issue is that if you have the 1 Dawn up, like on 6 Dawn, right, to like use your lead effect, I don't know if you ever want to do this and then lead effect over like Mihawk into something, you know?
And that's Dawn. When you're drawing a card for lead effects instead, you know? Like even if you're on 5 Dawn, you can freeze just by trashing instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'll give him a 3. I think he's a perfectly acceptable card.
I'd say 3.5, but he's definitely not quite a 4. He's got a little ways to go.
Yeah. We're gonna briefly talk about Lucky Roo because it's pretty stupid. On play, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal 1 card with a type including red hair pirates, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. On your opponent's attack, this is the main one. You trash this character, rest up to 1 of your opponent's leaders or characters. So we got Bonnie lead effect on a stick.
Exactly. And why not let it replace itself too? I think everything in this deck should just replace itself, honestly.
I think that green should never have any draw issues ever again.
Honestly.
That's what new Mihawk's looking like. I mean...
You think Mihawk will run this?
Oh, no. He's not going to run this.
Right,
I'm saying everything replacing themselves.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I mean, he could.
Are you going to do the red hair pirate package?
Just search your 10 Shanks. If you don't, sucks, but you still get a Bonnie lead effect, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I still think it'll be better in Shanks, obviously, but I'm not anything that I don't think is like a card that you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm not gonna like give it a super hard rating. I mean, I give this, in a vacuum with all the other Shanks cards, this is probably like a 2.5.
Yeah. You're definitely going to have people getting matchup checked by this card with like all these when attacking leaders. Just like you swing with somebody on board first and then you just don't get lead effect.
Yeah, I mean, like not a bad card, but he's surrounded by all-stars. Like
Absolutely. That's what I've been saying about Shanks. Like even his cards that are like mediocre are still like really solid cards.
Mm-hmm.
This is a perfect example. Yeah.
We'll go briefly over the events because he has like kind of Grav Blade.
Grav Blade. Yeah, dude, this is Black got Grav Blade. Shanks got Grav Blade. So funny.
You may rest 6 of your Dawn cards, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters, then KO up to 2 of your opponent's rest characters that cost 6 or less, and then a counter up to 1 of your Shanks gains plus 4,000 power during this battle. I think it's acceptable because it's a flex event.
Yeah, and you're mainly going to be using it on lead effect or on lead for the counter.
Yeah, withdraw now. Allow me to save face.
Yeah.
This card is pretty good. I actually like this one. Are you that afraid of the new era, which I have quoted many a time? It is just a top 5 red hair pirate searcher that is also a flex event, and people might wonder why it is a rare for that, right? But I don't think there's any searcher event that is a flex event. I think it's the first one.
I'm pretty sure it is as well, and that's really solid. That's a really solid thing to have. Because again, you're freezing so much. You're gonna know when you need the counter versus when you need the search.
Yeah, and it's like Whitebeard's pseudo had it because his lead effect, but this one is just like sure it's a little worse because you have to technically rest you rest a Dawn and another card, but it also protects characters.
Yeah, it's anything. So
I think this is a really good card. I don't see any reason that you're not running 4 of this in the Shanks deck, probably.
Yeah, it's a very solid card.
Yeah, art's pretty good too. I'm a big fan of the
5 out of 5. Art pushes it over.
I think this card is not great, but it is a 0 cost event, and the deck probably runs a good amount of bricks. So, because the main effect, it is, I think he's seen an ugly future. It's a quote from Beckman. Main, you may rest 4 of your cards, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters, and then counter, you may trash 1 card from your hand, and it's just a plus 3k for the 0 cost events. This main effect is really weird.
Yeah, it's a bit steep, but
4 cards. I mean, obviously it could be anything, but
he doesn't run a stage, and I don't know.
Unless you just
by the time you're using, by the time you're using an effect like this, you're probably gonna have a pretty full board, and you're not gonna want to pay. Like you're usually gonna pay Dawn for this. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, and
I feel
is 4 to rest 1 character worth it when you could play DMG? I don't know.
Right, exactly. It's just another DMG, I guess, but you don't get to rest Dawn.
I guess it does have the 0 cost. I mean, maybe it's. I mean, I think it's playable because your bodies are probably going to be so big that 4 Dawn isn't like the end of the world to rest like a big blocker or something.
Yeah.
I think it's playable.
Just play a 10 Shanks.
You're not wrong. But what if your board's already full of big guys and you just like want the Dawn to be able to swing big numbers?
Yeah.
And it's just 1 blocker in your way, you know what I'm saying? Just like a single big guy.
It has a use case, absolutely.
in this made up scenario, the 1 blocker versus the full board of 9 to 12 Ks.
Yeah. You really need this to come through.
All right. moving on to blue. We got the big man
we
on
got our
campus.
boy. Oh yeah.
Rox D Zebek, and
Oh yeah.
probably maybe the most hype leader, like character wise for the set. Let me go over his effect. When attacking, you may trash one card from your hand, reveal one card from the top of your deck. If the revealed card includes the Rox Pirate type, draw 2 cards.
Yeah, really
Now,
solid lead effect.
Anyone watching that isn't familiar with the Rox deck, it probably sounds broken.
Yeah.
The issue with the Rox deck, and it's not really an issue, it's more of a gimmick, is everything's a brick.
Everything.
So you're most of the time drawing 2 bricks off of that, unless it's like the 0 cost event, which is a 2K.
And you're not gonna tech non-Rox Pirates cards usually. I've seen some people on Galdino. There's some people on like the 8-cost Jinbei, but
I
pretty much
heard
want
the 8 cost Jinbei.
No, it's low-key fire in my opinion.
I
Maybe
think it has some grounds.
But yeah, like the top to bottom Rox is what we're seeing usually.
I mean, like you have a 5 life padding, right, to get your board set up to where you can actually survive. But we'll get into that. I mean, I give the leader. I'm not gonna really. I mean, if we're rating him on a vacuum, I guess we're gonna already do that in the next section. But I'll just say that I think he's solid.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Uta. We've seen leaders that just go +1 every turn.
Newgate.
Oh yeah.
Maybe like in that top 3 most important card for Rox Realm.
Insanely strong.
You kind of need this card out to be able to survive, as you'll start to see with these cards. They're all bricks. But Newgate, on play, draw 1. Once per turn, when your leader with the type including Rox Pirate attacks or is attacked, you may trash 1 card from your hand to activate this effect. Your leader gains plus 3,000 power during this battle. So not only does it make your offense stronger, but it also makes your defense stronger. The only negative of this card is the fact that it only hits your leader.
Yeah.
But it is a 6-cost 8K, and it's a good stat line.
Absolutely. And like in the context of Rox, you're going wide later in the game, so you're not going to prioritize protecting your board a lot of times.
It's yeah, I mean the thing about Rox's cards is I feel like there's not too much to say about them. They're just kind of like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
They call it
an AK body.
They all work within the confines of its deck, right? And there's a lot of Rox cards I could talk about, but there's that'd take us a bazillion years to get all through all of them. So we're just gonna skip all the way through to Gloriosa.
Yeah, let's just bottom deck a 5. It's no big deal, man.
Blocker.
It's
on
no big
play.
deal.
Place one of your character. Wait, you can bottom your own character.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Dude, buggy tech?
Buggy tech! Oh my god, you just solved the deck, bro. Dude, Nolan is gonna flip, bro. Nolan, are you listening, bro? I gotta timestamp this. The deck is solved.
Oh my god.
I just realized this.
My proudest discovery.
Place up to 1 character at the cost of 5 or less the bottom of the owner's deck. It's just good removal. I mean, it's
oh yeah.
Get a blocker, bottom of 5.
Yeah. This deck literally is the anti-Isho. I said it the other day, but yeah, he has this. He has nothing but bricks in hand anyway. And
he's already drawing up after it. It's like
exactly. Yeah, that's the other thing.
Diminished so quick.
No, it's a very good card.
Which is crazy because I'm actually gonna rate this card a 3.
Yeah, it does what it does, but there's gonna be so many situations where it's literally a brick and it doesn't help you at all.
Yeah, and there is the obvious case of board protection being more prominent nowadays than ever before. So
indeed,
it becomes harder to play cards like these sometimes.
Yeah. Still like a Lin in this off of a 10-cost Rox. Not bad.
The 10-cost Rox? What is that?
I don't know.
This card, yeah. We're back to the broken 7-cost 9Ks.
Yeah.
I think this is like the Rox card, if you asked me. Like if you asked
absolutely
me to pick out a card out of Rox, and it was like, what is the Rox card? I'm picking this Shiki.
Yeah, broken.
All right, effect. Rush character. When attacking / on your opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash 1 card with a type including Rox Pirate from your hand. Give up to 1 of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power during this turn.
Yeah.
It is removal and protection.
Yeah.
On a 7-cost 9K body that also character rush. So you swing a 9K body, reduce something by 3K, probably clear that body. And then on the backswing, you have that extra protection of minus 3k. You'll notice that the deck trashes a lot of cards because it has a lot of bricks. You don't care about trashing too many cards.
Exactly. Yeah, incredibly strong card. Just so much value on both you and your opponent's turn.
Yeah, these cards aren't even like weird to evaluate because it's just like, yeah, you can, the numbers are there, right? Like,
Yeah, it's 3k of counter, and you're blowing up whatever you swing at. Simple and plain.
Yeah, it's a great card. I'd give it a in the rocks deck. I'm giving this probably a 5 out of 5.
It's an obvious 5.
Yeah, I think that there's not really anything you want to play over this unless it's like very situational, which we'll get to Stussy later.
Yeah, God.
We'll get 2 more cards for rocks, I think, besides the 0 cost events. So we got Lin.
Yep. Solid card.
This one's generic, so this one can be rated more in a vacuum.
Yep.
On play, your opponent chooses 1, draw 2 cards, or your opponent trashes 2 cards from their hand. And then on opponent's attack, once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand up to one of your leader or characters gain 1,000 power during this battle. As you can kind of see from the rocks package, everything is gaining power. Like, your board is what gets you your counter, essentially.
Yeah.
It can be inconsistent because, fighting for board is a thing. And if you're losing board, then you have no counter.
Yeah.
But this card is obviously good. I think this will see play in other decks 100%. It just, like, it's going to find a home somewhere outside of rocks. I can guarantee it. Like, some deck is going to want this.
Just unplug my headset. Awkward. Give me a quick sec.
You can't even hear me going crazy on Charlotte Linlin right now.
But yeah, I could maybe see it in other decks. I don't know, like, that your opponent will ever want to trash cards when you play this. I think they're pretty much always going to let you have it.
Unless you're in, like, the mirror or something and I don't know, you're feeling crazy. Otherwise, it's just a 5 cost 7k plus 1 and you get some free counter.
Yeah.
Free quote.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have nothing but bricks in this deck. So like you mentioned, it's all about developing the board that lets you just turn your bricks into counter. Mm-hmm. And this is something you want to develop pretty early so you can counter out of those awkward 5s.
Yeah, especially going first is really big because you're not going to be able to, like, on 6, you probably want to play Newgate, but if you don't get second, you go first, you're probably going to want to see this on 5.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd rate it 3.5.
4.
I'm going to give it 3.5 just because I think it is less impactful than, like, Newgate, Shiki,
yeah,
and probably even the card we're about to talk about, which is Stussy.
Very, very strong card.
Why are we buffing Nami, guys?
This is indeed a Nami buff.
We got Miss Buckingham Stussy. On play, up to one of your opponent's characters with a base cost 6 or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Activate main, you may rest 3 of your Dawn cards and this character. Up to one of your opponent's characters cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. It's worth noting that second effect obviously does not have a cost restriction.
All too familiar. Yeah, at least you have to rest it.
And it's base cost of 6. So it's base. So it snipes through cost increase.
Yep.
The only negative of this card is it's a brick.
Which is not actually a negative in this deck.
Yeah, it's just going to be pitched if you don't need it for counter at some point. But
yeah, it's like even Nami doesn't care because she's just going to pitch it for lead effect.
This might be the most generic rocks card in terms of, like, will this see play in other decks? Probably.
Yeah. Incredibly strong.
Incredibly strong, incredibly stupid. I'm actually going to rate this one a 4.5.
Yeah, you do have to give up quite a bit to get the double freeze. And usually you don't want to spend 6 Dawn to rest a 5k and just freeze 2. But even then, like, even that worst case, that's still a ton of value.
Mm-hmm. And, like, you play this off of the 10 cost rocks that we will see. Like, where
yep.
Oh, he's at the end because he's a secret rare.
Right.
You play this off rocks with, like, a Newgate. You're pretty happy with that, right? Like,
yeah, you get to 1 freeze, and then you always have access to that freeze later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a phenomenal card.
Indeed.
There's no authority in the world that lasts forever. This card's really dumb. Main, you may rest one of your Dawn cards. It's 0 cost event. Up to one of your Rocks Zebex gain unblockable during this turn, and then it is a 2k counter for your Rocks Pirates. This hits 10 cost, so yeah.
Yeah, that's a 21 unblockable for your troubles.
You can even do unblockable on the rocks, and then put it on your, and then do another one and put it on your leader, and swing another unblockable.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, no, this card's broken.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
It's definitely the better of the two events. The next one being Rocks Pirates. I didn't realize it was just named Rocks Pirates.
Oh my god.
It's very simple.
Counts
Main.
with 6 or less.
You may rest 5 of your Dawn cards, and it's a 0 cost. Return up to
Yeah.
1 character with a cost of 6 or less to the opponent's hand, and then it is a 2k for your Rocks Pirates.
Yeah, this is going to be a 2k counter because you need these if you don't want to just take life every single turn.
And I don't think that you are going to ever want to spend 5 Dawn to not develop a body.
Right. So, this 6 cost your bouncing's got to be important. Maybe another Newgate.
Oh, the mirror goes crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think this is I mean, you're probably just running it for the counter, right? Like,
absolutely. It is going to be used primarily for that purpose.
It's aight. I'm not going to go over stage. It's just 1k counter roll.
Yeah.
All right, we got to pick it up, dude. These leaders are taking a while. Okay.
Kaido.
The sad man of the set. All right.
Yeah.
5 life, 5k
Fucking
power,
told.
purple leader. 1 attacking on opponent's attack. Once per turn, Don -1, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during this turn. You might say, wow, that's pretty crazy. That's just power crept Katakuri leader ability, and it's for the turn. You can remove with it. That's a free 2k, like literally a free 2k. So
Yeah, literally free. Uh-huh.
And then you look at the cards. And you're like, wait a minute. These
what else
suck.
is he doing? Yeah, a little underwhelming as far as the support goes.
We'll go over the main lead performers, that being just lead performers and Queen, and then we'll go over 10 cost. Oh, and I guess maybe like a honorable mention to Jack. Lead performers, one of the main cards that he got. On play Don -1. It's a 9 cost 11k. On play Don -1. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards, and then activate. You may trash this character. Play up to 1 King, Queen, or Jack from your hand. I mean,
yeah,
it's a 9 cost heal one,
right? And it's asking you to run 12 cards that you don't really care to run.
I think in most situations, people are just running Queen, which we will talk about.
Yeah,
maybe Jack can see play, but I'm sorry, I don't know if King's making it. I mean, he might. I think this deck has a lot of room to develop. Let me just say that right now. This deck has a lot of potential.
Right.
But as of right now, people have not just figured it out, and it looks pretty rough. I mean, this card, like, even for like a 9-drop, right? Like, is this really like that crazy?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm giving it a 3. Maybe this is gonna come back to bite me. I'm just gonna say it with my full chest, I'm giving this a 3.
Okay.
We can revisit it later, maybe a future episode where like the meta settled and it's like, yeah, lead performers is broken.
We'll see. Skeptical.
All right. We'll go to the 10 cost Kaido next. Oh, actually, we'll just go to the Queen just to make it seamless.
Sure.
This is probably the best lead performer. 9 cost 10k banish. On play Don -1, draw 1 card, which is big. Then up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase.
Super solid.
Obviously, you're ramping to this, right? And you're playing it off of your lead performers. The freeze is so big because Kaido gets his shit kicked in by any sort of mild aggression.
Yeah, this is true.
So any sort of way to alleviate that, and he replaces himself at least, right?
Yeah,
great. And he's a 10k banish body, which, I mean, banish, you can really never go wrong with banish if you have like a decent effect to go with it.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, Queen. I'd give him, in the context of the Kaido deck, probably a 4 out of 5.
3.5.
3.5. Yeah. I don't know if there's any Kaido cards that are getting 5s.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a 5 is just not quite as high as you would like it to be.
Mm-hmm. We'll go to the 10 cost blocker Kaido. 10 cost 12k Kaido blocker. Your turn once per turn. When a Dawn card on your field is returned to your Dawn deck, add up to 1 Dawn card as active from your Dawn deck. Then set up to 1 of your Dawn cards as active. So essentially,
that's so huge, honestly.
Essentially, you ramp the one you got rid of back active, and you set a Dawn active that is rested.
Yeah,
I think it's a good card.
Yeah.
But it's just like there's a really awkward window between this guy and his friend,
Uh-huh.
the other 10 cost Kaido that is next door.
Mm-hmm.
That sometimes like you're like, okay, I want to play my blocker out because like I don't want to die. But then you play the other Kaido because you're like, well, one blocker doesn't mean anything if my whole hand is bricks.
Yeah.
And so we'll get right into the other Kaido just so you can kind of see the issue here, viewers. 10 cost 12k Kaido. Static effect. All of your character cards without a counter have 1k counter. And then activate main. Don -1. If this character was played on this turn, negate the effect of up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less and KO that character. Like, the effect isn't bad, but like
But there's a really big problem with the effect in that it doesn't really get past cost increase effects,
yeah,
which is kind of like the point.
You also can't even target a card that has a cost increase because you can only negate a 6 or less.
Right.
So you can't
It's
even
in the
target
wrong order. Yeah. If it just hit base or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it should, I feel. It should just delete anything that has like a Loki or even a 6 cost Kuzan.
Unfortunately, it does not work like that unless it's a static effect. Like Loki, you wouldn't be able to target Loki anyways, but
exactly.
But yeah, no, it shouldn't, like, if it was just negate a character, then KO is 6 or less.
That's what it should be, in my opinion.
Then we're talking, but otherwise, like, you negate a character that's 6 or less,
or make your character's 2k counter. There's so many ways that you could make this card like more in line with a 10 cost, with what a 10 cost should be.
But it also like is annoying because this competes with the blocker because you want to get this out for the counter.
Yeah.
But like sometimes you don't even get like a good target off this effect, or like
yeah,
or for example, like you play this right and you have now you have a bunch of 1Ks in your hand. Like, is that really going to help you too much?
Exactly. You probably want the blocker most of the time.
But then you run the issue of now you have a blocker in all bricks, right?
Yeah.
Kaido has some issues he needs resolved, I think, before he can really ascend to the dragon he was meant to be.
Yes.
Jack, I'll just point him out because I feel like he's like the only performer that like directly synergizes with what Kaido feels like he should have been doing.
Yeah.
9 cost 10k rush character. On play, Don -1. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, give it to one of your opponent's character. So minus 2,000 power during his turn. I thought this was going to be what Kaido was doing. He was going to be like reducing your characters and swinging into them. Not really.
Nope. Okay.
we got a bunch of 10 cost and 9 cost that don't have any sort of power manipulation.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not Bandai. Maybe they're cooking something devious with Kaido, but
who knows, dude?
Maybe OP20 he'll get his time to shine. Or maybe someone will just figure it out. Maybe someone will just solve it, right?
It does seem pretty underwhelming on the surface for the most part.
I'm not going to go into any of these except for this one, just because it's somewhat worth mentioning. Drunken Dragon Bagua. Main, it's a 2-cost event. Main, you may rest 2 of your Dawn cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. If your leader is the Animal Kingdom Pirates type, add to 3 Dawn cards from your Dawn deck and rest them. And then it's a 2-cost plus 4k.
Kind of an awkward card.
They throw on the trash 2 cards and all of a sudden
it's not great. Yeah,
I mean, if you have the nuts in hand and then 2 cards that do nothing, I'm just saying that's
yeah,
you're like, yo, I got perfect curve and 2 cards that are useless.
Let's win 3. Oh,
that goes hard. Needless to say, this is a pretty it's what's crazy is I think it's really bad, but like it's also Rand because it's a really strong ramp effect.
Yeah.
But like the fact that your people are running this, I think says more about the deck.
Yeah, because I think the best use case is when you play the blocker and then you ramp the 2 back. You have the 2 up for this.
Yeah, or like a slow beam or something.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
It's a card.
It's a card. Next up, Luffy.
Black Luffy.
He's a very quick one. 5
most ZZZ leader of all time.
5 life, 5k black leader. All of your characters with a cost of 12 or more gain blocker. Wow.
Yeah, dude. I play blockers.
This guy
Not
has like a
biased or
ton of
anything.
cards we could go over because he has like a lot of 2 cost, but I think these guys are pretty
Yeah.
easy to speed run because they're really small. All right, we got
Yep.
Usopp. He's a 2 cost 2K. If there's a character with a cost of 12 or more, this character gains 3,000 power.
Don't read that for every card, bro.
I was gonna say, I was literally about to say, note for every Straw Hat that is a 2K or a 2 cost, they all have that effect.
Yeah.
And then so we'll just go through all those and go through their on plays real quick. I'm not even gonna stop to talk about it. I'm literally just gonna like speed run these guys. On play, look at the top 3 cards from your deck, reveal an Elbaf type card, add it to your hand, then trash the rest. We got a Searcher. We go to Sanji. On play, draw 2, trash 2. I'm not gonna talk about him, he's a loser. Robin, if there's a character that costs 12 or more, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power during this turn. Brooke, if there's a character that costs 12 or more, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. No restriction on hand size for that's pretty good. That's not 2 cost. Where'd he go?
He doesn't block.
Here he is, the Frankie. If there is a character with a cost of 12 or more, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. And then the Zoro, who just
board
is
protection.
He's a board protection if you place 3 cards from your trash on your deck. All of those characters that we just speed ran get the plus 3k if there's a 12 cost.
Yeah. Zoro is very annoying.
We'll go over the Chopper, but he doesn't have one of those effects. Frankly, he's kind of just got like 2 main cards. That's what the Luffy's got going on, and we don't even go through one of them here because he's a secret rare. So I guess we'll just go to the A-cost Luffy. I guess we got to talk about at least one giant because they're the ones who get the 12 cost, right? So I'll just go over Saul. Any character that is a giant, has the giant type, is going to have that plus 12 cost because that's the Elbaf thing, right? They're in the island of giants, and all the giants get big cost. Saul is probably the one you're going to play most often because it's just on play. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal an Elbaf type card, yoink it, and then trash the rest. So it sets your trash up for your 8-cost Luffy. It's just, and none of these characters have blocker built in, but you just got to remember that your leader is giving them blocker.
Yes,
which is pretty good because there's a lot of like chumps that you can that bump themselves and boom, you got a blocker like this guy, right? If your leader's Elbaf type, this character gets plus 12 cost. You just have like a 1 cost 2k blocker, right? It's pretty good.
Yeah.
8-cost Luffy, kind of the guy who synergizes with all those 2 costs we were just talking about. If there's a character with a cost of 12 or more, this character gains Rush, so maybe your giants. On play, draw 1 and play up to 1 character card with a cost of 2 or less from your trash. Crazy, because
there's a lot of options.
It is a flexible card, is what I'll say about it.
Yeah.
You can play out your Robin to do something, swing into it. You can play Usopp, just get some searching going. And your +1 card, right? Because you're playing that from trash. You can play Brooke and just be an asshole and just trash their hand. Yeah. There's just a lot of good targets. You could play the Chopper off of it to give one of your guys unblockable, which is Chopper's a very simple card. It's a 1 cost 2k that just gives one of your characters unblockable if you got a giant on the field.
I think I mentioned earlier. Yes, he has access to unblockable. It's most people do these days.
And it's a good unblockable too. It's a 1 cost.
Yeah, just 1
to any character.
Oh yeah.
His events. He's got 4K event. And then this one I actually will talk about a little bit. Instead, I'll feed on this rage and use it to bring the whole world to ruin. I'm sorry, guys. We did give up on the rating system. I'll give that Luffy a 5 out of 5 for the deck, though.
Yeah, pretty freaking important.
Yeah, if you don't have that card, the deck's kind of cringe. Same with the guy we'll talk about. Instead, I'll feed on this rage and use it to bring the whole world to ruin. Give all your opponent's characters -1 cost during this turn, and then your leader gets plus 3,000 power during this battle. It's a 1 cost event. This synergizes very well with the Loki secret rare that we will talk about later. That deck card actually, people have been running like 3 cost Hina that gives like -4 cost because it's just like, it generally is like a very strong removal card because of how you can mix and match the removal, but we'll get to that.
Okay, interesting.
My goat. Also, Black got crappy grab blade.
Yeah. Are you gonna? We're gonna gloss over Loki then.
he's down here at the end. I mean, we've talked about him. We can cover Loki right now that we're here, right?
We talked about rocks before we moved on to the next leader. So
we didn't actually go to his card though. We didn't read him off.
Oh, we didn't.
No.
Oh, fair. Well, yeah.
We'll talk about them at the end. We got my goat, Charlotte Linlin. 5 life, 5k power, mono yellow leader. When attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Your opponent chooses 1. Trash 1 card from your hand, then add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Trash 1 card from your opponent's hand. Important things worth noting about this lead effect is the heal effect. You do not need to have a card in hand to do that. And then the trash from your opponent's hand is random. So those are like the important things to note from this leader. It's very thematic. It's stay or life. That's her whole thing. And you're making your opponent choose a bad option or bad option. Yeah. You'll kind of see as we go into some of the key cards. She might be the new poster child for a heal deck.
Right. Yeah, there's certain like things to like factor when you're deciding which one to choose when she attacks you. I think most of the time you have some guidance as to which is the right choice, but it always sucks.
Yeah, it's gonna be positive for Lin almost every time, regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hope so, but
as it should be. Indeed,
I would hope so. If there was any way to make it negative for her, then they probably should have never lead affected to begin with. But yeah, she's a card. We'll go over just like the generals, I think. So the big man, I think this is probably the best or one of the best cards for the Lin deck. Is a 6 cost 4K Charlotte Katakuri. That's I guess without the 10 cost, this seems horrible. Your turn on play. If your leader is the Big Mom Pirates type, add 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards, and give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power during this turn with a trigger to play it. I'm just gonna jump over to 10 Mom real quick just so we have some context
pretty important
here.
Context, yeah.
So 10 Mom, 10 cost 12k. Your turn. The base power of all your characters with a trigger and 4,000 base power become 8,000. And then on play, draw 1 card, choose 1, heal or rip an opponent's life. That makes the rest of the cards make much more sense. Makes the package more thematic. So obviously, a 6 cost 4k is booty ass. But you got to treat it kind of like a 6 cost 8k. And this effect is very good. There's no cost to the heal, and this deck having cost reduction is incredibly big because then otherwise it wouldn't really have a great way to like interact with your opponent.
Yeah, especially before 10 Mom hits.
Because you're just like you got bored of 4Ks and you're like, okay, what am I doing?
Yeah, waiting is what you're doing.
Waiting for 10 Mom. I'm not gonna talk about smoothie. I'm talking about pudding.
Yeah, very important card.
Pudding. This might end up being a yellow staple. A bunch of yellow decks are already trying to play it.
Yeah.
3 cost 4K, 1K counter. On play, you may trash 1 card with a trigger from your hand. Draw 3. Real simple. Trigger.
Oh yeah.
Top 5 Big Mom Pirates search.
Should not be at all.
In a deck, as if you for those listening, for the Big Mom effect, the leader, you are going to be trashing quite a few cards. So having a card to kind of help build your hand size back up.
Oh yeah.
It is nice to have because you get down there in hand size with this leader.
Oh yeah.
I'll just briefly mention Pero. He's a goat. He just plays out one of your other guys and gets rush. He's your multiplay card, kind of your Odin equivalent, And he has counter better than Odin, and he trigger plays.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about Mom. She's kind of the glue that holds it all together. And then we'll talk about the 3 sweet commanders. 6 cost 4K, 1K counter. Your turn on play. You may rest 2 of your Dawn cards, draw 1 card, and then add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. Then give up to 2 of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power during this turn. It's just kind of like a juiced up Katakuri for a little bit more cost.
Yeah, straight on play.
Really great to play off your Pero Sparrow for sure, because then you can, if you're on 9 Dawn, you can play the Pero, spit out the commanders, and then rest the 2 Dawn for the effect.
Yes.
It's just very needed board interaction for Lin. Very solid card.
Yeah.
We'll skip the events, except we have the there's still Code of Honor, you clowns. Lin has a leader unblockable, which is always going to be relevant to mention in a yellow deck.
Yep.
So yeah, Lin has unblockable that buffs her Lin's by 4K. Now the secret rares, these won't take too long, so we've already covered their packages. we'll go over Rock's first because he's here first. Rock's Dizebek 10 costs 12k. If you only have characters without counter, this card in your hand has a plus 2000 counter. So he's a 10 cost 2k, first of his kind. On play, draw 1 and play up to 2 Rocks Pirates types with different card names and a total cost of 9 or less from your hand. A lot of people misread this at first, including myself. I thought it was 2 9 cost or less.
Oh, imagine. Jesus.
No, it is 2 cards with a cost combined totaling 9. Otherwise, he drops 2 Shihis and you lose the game.
Yeah. So absurd. Do you even imagine?
This is a go wide player's wet dream right here.
Oh yeah.
And you can mix and match them. I actually love the design of this card overall. The fact that it's totaling 9 costs, so you can mix and match. You have like a bunch of different combos that you can do.
Lots of combos, yeah.
A bunch of lines. I am a huge fan of the design of this card, and it's a 2K because your entire board is gonna be bricks, so it's a 2K.
It better be anyway. Yeah.
Unless you got a park to Galdino.
So goofy.
Great card. Kind of brings it all together.
Oh yeah.
5 stars. Even though we haven't been rating.
5 out of 5. Deck needs it. Pretty important.
And then Loki. This character gets plus 12 cost and 3000 power on your opponent's turn. I'm pretty sure it always gets plus 12 cost, and it says gains 3000 power on your opponent's turn. So it'll always have the 12 cost, but the 3000 is on your opponent's turn.
Gotcha.
And then on play, KO any number of your opponent's characters with a total cost of 4 or less. Similarly to Rocks, how it's totaling the cost. This is removing things for up to a total cost, so you can reduce things and then pop multiple bodies.
Yeah,
it's kind of Black is tipping its toes back into the removal a little bit.
Yeah,
and it seems okay, but obviously board protection is going to do a number on an effect like this because it'll protect everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, I mean, Loki in the Luffy deck, right, where you're probably going to mainly play it, because then you're really making use of that 3k power as a blocker.
11k is a blocker for 6 is quite strong.
I'm gonna give
especially
it
if you're having
a 5
with it. Yeah, 5 out of 5 card easily.
Because I mean, what else? Like, there's not many cards besides 8 cost Luffy that you really want to play over this, and it's situational even at that.
Yeah.
All right. Whew.
We made it.
We did it. That was a slog fest, and hopefully
Indeed.
these 2 should not take nearly as long as that because that was a lot of reading.
Yeah.
Overall, like breaking it down, a lot of interesting cards, but we're gonna move to the tier list maker because this is going to be our meta predictions, or at least like our combined meta predictions. I'm gonna make it very simple.
I like it.
Do you think okay or solid is solid?
Okay. I would put okay because solid and good feel like more similar than solid and okay.
I don't know. Ass cheeks.
Sus AF. Yeah, ass cheeks is also solid.
We'll go leader. We'll scroll down. Obviously, we're not going over every single one of these motherfuckers. Mainly just the relevant ones. Goof. Well, there's gonna be some. I'm gonna pull some from other sets.
Okay. Are we gonna pull 16 or something?
Because this is a meta. We're gonna. There's gonna be some. I'm just gonna start. Let's pull everything that I think is relevant to talk about, at least a little bit.
Passed up
I think we fall off a cliff shortly here.
Yeah, well, you pass red blue base. He's next to RG.
I'm blind to him.
Understandable. The trauma runs deep. I feel like people are off Lucy these days, if I had to guess.
What the hell? How do you get here 3 times? Did I do that?
The same thing. No, he keeps reappearing when you take him off. What the hell?
I'm sorry, little one. I'm sorry. Ass. Okay. Luffy, you gotta relax, dog. No. Get in
Crocodile.
there. Oh, no, he's in there. That was a close one. Crocodile's in there. Yamato. Goofy is not in
Yamato is a real deck. Interesting.
there. Yamato is a real deck.
Yeah, I'm not. No, sorry.
It's actually less fake than you'd think, but yeah, I don't know if it's making the list.
I mean, it seems pretty fake.
Then obviously we're gonna put all these leaders here regardless of how good.
Yeah, get Teach in there.
Obviously we gotta get all the OP 617 leads. Am I missing anyone in starter decks or anything? Or are we? Ooh, I guess this is relevant. I think that's. We're not missing anyone horrible, are we? Like that's something that should be slapping us right in the face.
You got Teach in there?
Black yellow.
Yeah, he's there.
Like
Red Shanks.
Like, could I rank Pudding and could I rank, Bonnie? Yes.
Right. They're not
But
super.
I don't think they're
going
gonna be very popular regardless. Like I think these are leaders that you'll see. These are like more common. You'll see these.
Yeah.
Even like Bell Luffy might be the one pushing it the most.
Right.
All right, so good.
This is like a.
Oh, great.
I mean, yeah, Yeah.
We'll start with great. I think that most of these are fairly self-explanatory. And we can just kind of talk about them a little bit. Now, the only thing that is going to be interesting.
Who's on in the same category as Shanks? I don't know about that one, Chief.
Wait, how do you get up here? I didn't move his
Good
ass.
fucking
Oh, I was
question.
trying to grab RG. I was trying to grab RG, and he snuck in. He's like, "Get me up there! I need it! I need this! I need it!" All right. So, is there anyone that you think should be in great just immediately? Like from the existing leaders. Teach?
Like prior to 17?
This is going into 17 that like we think will retain.
Yeah, I think overall the best leader from 16 is probably Teach, in my opinion.
Teach over Goofy.
I think so. Especially now.
All right, so now we'll go through these leads for. Maybe we should leave them to last, because these should be easier to rank.
Yeah.
Now this is not in the grand scheme of the entire game. This is just I think like if we put someone ass, they probably still mog most of like the lower tier stuff.
Right.
I'm gonna move. These are just getting good. That's just where I'm starting them.
Yeah.
We're obviously gonna go there. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. And we're edging a little bit here. Where do you think he goes? Okay.
I think for now, okay. I'm okay with that, but like I'm still looking like everyone,
I'm gonna clear this one because I think these.
Dude, I definitely don't think Kaido is in the same category as Linlan and Rocks.
That's why I said I'm just starting him here. We're gonna rank them last.
Okay.
That's why they're all lined up, except for Shanks.
Gotcha. Because like if we want to put someone in good, I just don't want them getting mixed up.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with this.
I would put Kuzan in good.
You put Kuzan in good.
Like low. I would say low good. He's better than okay.
Lucy.
I don't know about better overall. I think Lucy is like higher up in good.
But then what if he just topped okay?
I think he's.
And then this was the separation here.
We could leave it at that for now. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. We'll definitely be moving a lot of people around in good. The fact that there's so many unplaced people in good is really throwing me off.
Yeah, these guys.
Yeah.
We'll start here, and we'll start ranking the OP17 leaders. I think this is a decent starting point. We'll start with Linlan. So she's really hard to rank because she's one, she's really weird. Two, her stats on Sim are insane. She has like winning. She has She has like positive win rates against every deck.
Damn.
But I don't know if that is there's a certain thing about
a
Sim
stigma.
players.
Yes.
Is she good? I think she's good. I think she has probably maybe bad matchup into like these two bums. But I do think she might have grounds to be a great deck.
Absolutely. I think she's in the great category.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Teach would be like holding up the rear because I think he beats this guy, but I think that these two handle him. I think Linland's not gonna have any issues unless you only see 110 cost. Then you're crying a little bit.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Rocks, I think
he's kind of fine right here now.
Yeah, I think top of good like is a good spot for him. I think his stuff just has good value. I think he's a deck where it's really difficult to come back if you miss an important piece at any point. Because just not having the board when you need it is catastrophic.
I do think his general consistency will be really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he just has his weakness is it feels like it's so obvious, you know.
Yeah. The low roll is extremely painful.
So I think that like when he sees his stuff, like he's actually kind of devious.
Absolutely.
Newgate, I'm actually inclined. I mean,
these
two.
I mean,
I'm inclined to put Ace above Newgate, right?
I think Newgate is a leader you really have to play into to understand the strengths. And I haven't played into any yet, but it's just the kind of lead effect that the value creeps up on you. And you're like, oh shit, he's an 8K. He has three in hand, 1 life, and I have a board full of characters, and I still am having a hard time killing him. But I don't know.
I mean, I don't think he'd be like drastically like it might even be fine to put them right next to each other, right? Like,
yeah, I don't think he's going to be as insane as Rocks or Shanks. I think he has the potential to be like around the strength of Luffy. I think he's definitely going to clear Kaido, like in terms of overall matchup.
I mean, we can do this, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, we can.
Yeah, I think that's safe. And yeah, it's so difficult to order the good tier because I think all of these leaders kind of deserve to be here.
They're all blue. They're all blue.
Blue's that color, dude.
We got the blue swarm and good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I want to say Ace is better than Newgate, but I don't feel like the gap would be like that crazy.
Yeah. I also think, like, it's hard for me to kind of gauge a leader's overall strength rather than just, like, thinking about the Kuzan matchup, you know? Because I just play the game in such a specific way.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to put him up here. Like, I feel like he's edging here.
Yeah, I personally am like, I'm not a huge believer in Black Luffy, but he has all the tools needed.
I think he's just he's fairly consistent. Again, playing from trash is always just going to be like a huge plus. I think that he might struggle into this guy and this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to struggle into Shanks
with a 10 cost existing. I think that might be a tough break for him.
Yeah,
but like I feel like he's gonna like I don't know. I feel like he's gonna have good matchups to do a lot of stuff. Like I feel like he's gonna do good here. He does good into Linlin. He probably does decent into Ace. Maybe. I can't. That's hard to gauge. Ace is kind of he's juiced on crack right now. It's hard to gauge where he's gonna be at.
Yeah. Ace is gonna be scary, dude.
Yeah, no, he's a huge buff in this set. Just the Newgate alone is insane.
Is he able to use the Odin?
He cannot.
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd be like, oh yeah, play Odin into Ace and then give Odin Rush, right? Like that's pretty insane.
Actually, though, yeah.
I still think that this deck is going to be very spooky.
Very aggressive.
I'm pretty fine with these tiers. Maybe move Yamato up. This deck it's a one-trick pony.
Yeah. I'm not a big believer in Yamato's longevity. I think
it'll age out pretty quick, but I do think that she has like a little bit of time left because you got 3 green decks here and she doesn't care about Luna, which is something.
Yeah. That is also true. I was going to say, I think Goofy, the fall off has been kind of real for our boy.
I don't think you can drop too hard because like he beats all these, right? Like I mean Yamato goes even with him. But I think I mean, maybe Kid. I know even then, like Kid's tough. Like I think that Katakuri has a chance. You know,
Yeah, I'm
both of
not a
these
big
decks are
fan.
edging here. Both of these decks are edging good.
Yeah.
I think Kaido's really where you hit the okay. Maybe Namito above that, like right.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Croc was really okay but he folded a Nami. uh, I think this is perfect for these two. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a not very commonly played these days.
Yeah, not very popular leaders. This folds to Teach, right? I mean, I'm
Yeah, I'm
honestly
not
like
like
this list is looking kind of poggers, you know, like
it's looking pretty good. It does kind of pain me to come to terms with Kuzan's placement. I'll be honest.
But think,
And I
but
don't
as I
know.
said before, okay, in this context is in the grand scheme of OP17, right? He probably still
Yeah.
mogs most of the game if you think about it. Like
Yeah.
one, two,
I
three,
think
four, five,
Mihawk
six.
we are overrating a little bit. If we're putting great in order,
Oh, I don't know if we've ordered this yet.
yeah, okay.
Do we think Shanks will be best deck in format? I don't think so. I think it's I think it's
You
a
really
bump.
think it's still an L?
I think Enel does well into almost every single OP17 leader. The
Interesting.
only one that might give him troubles is Shanks, I think.
And now you match up, dude.
But like Enel refuses to go down.
Yeah.
This guy he's got survivability, and not even in like in game, but like in spirit.
Yeah. That's also true. I'm not even hip like that, but I've heard the stories.
I think regardless, OP17 is the green come up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
I was mentioning that a while back. It seems like a resurgence of green is
if I'm
happening.
gonna order this, I'm gonna go.
Kuzan does better into Mihawk than I expected.
Man, this is hard. This one's hard to rank amongst these.
I think
Like I think this probably mogs. I think I'm fine with where it's at right now though, because I think Teach is the worst of these guys. Because Teach is gonna struggle into this. He's gonna struggle into he struggles into this. This can be a pain in the ass. I mean, this he obviously obliterates.
Yeah.
I think this could be. These both can be really tough. So like, I think that's a good spot for him.
you have a really good Black Luffy matchup, that's for sure, dude. Just turn off block reversal board real quick. God, dude.
That's the case where Luffy just turns all of his stuff sideways.
Yeah.
He's already swung with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one might be bad. That one might be
Yeah, I mean, you're really good into Newgate. That's for sure.
No, Newgate's getting mogged by Teach. Even then, he's probably still an AK at that point. So like,
Yeah. Yeah. But then, no, it's an on-play effect.
then the bricks are more, they're more detrimental. So
Yeah. You can negate the 8 cost Newgate, but then he doesn't have double attack on his turn.
This guy's not playing 8 cost Newgate. I don't think so.
No, that makes sense.
Because no rush.
For the ace 2 though.
Dude, it's 8 cost for minus 6k, bro. Izo does it for half the price.
Yeah, that's also true.
He's obviously gonna run that because I think this guy's a demon.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty happy. I mean, like,
what's Lucy's main issue? It's just green, right?
Yeah, he's gonna struggle into all of these. He loses. I mean, I think he loses to these 4 for sure. I obviously can't really speak on this one too much. I think that Mom probably does perfectly fine into him.
You think the gecko nonsense is good enough to keep Boa up there?
I think these two are like neck and neck. It's just that they're built for different things. They're built for different metas.
Right.
Like this is like she's really good in aggro metas, and I think we're like kind of leaving the aggro meta a little bit.
Right.
We're playing some slower decks, which I think Boa might surpass her in that with if that's the case. But because like Boa does good into Ace, probably does good into Rocks. Because what are you gonna swing that Shiki into?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the KO, this is probably good in this. Like, this is playable. It's not like the greatest for Boa, but it's playable. This obliterates Boa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think these are going to be good into Boa just because of 10 cost Shanks.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
And then this one's been around for a while, but I'm not actually. I mean, I'm just gonna assume that Anil has something to deal with it. I'm just gonna...
So biased against Anil.
I mean, he's that guy. Like, you gotta pay
he is
respect.
definitely a best deck contender.
I mean, I think that any of these, maybe not Teach, but like these 5. I mean, are we really saying that Linlin's up there? I mean, Linlin's so hard to gauge.
I think so. I think Linlin is absolutely broken. I've been kind of withholding any extreme opinions on really anything, but I think if I had to be confident about something, it's that like Yellow Linlin is going to be a big problem, and Shanks, if he's better, it won't be by much.
I think that he does good into Linlin, so I think that'll help.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to build a board when your entire board dies every turn?
That's fair. I mean, you take damage, I guess.
She can win too, which is crazy because she just lets her board die, but she's like fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Linlin is a deck that is going to be hard because I think that bad piles are going to make it look horrible, but then good piles are going to make it look miserable.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't run a lot of bricks at all as Linlin either.
There's so many 1Ks in the deck.
Yeah.
And obviously you can...
I hate that.
My ratios are, obviously I don't have like the de facto Linlin list, but like...
Yeah.
My list does have a lot of 1Ks.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the way to go, honestly.
I think we're are we happy with this? Anything we want to change?
Dude, I don't know if I'm a Mihawk believer like that. I think he's gonna be really good. I would put him like between RG and Linlin. I think is a better place for him.
He gets the plus 1K against Shanks and Rocks.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Big Mihawk believer then?
I'm a pretty big Mihawk believer because he's a blue deck now.
Yeah, I can see that.
For example, me and Nolan, we played today in finals. We were Mihawk dittoing.
Uh-huh.
We both drew like our entire decks.
Damn. That's different Mihawk.
He's a different beast now. His consistency is pretty crazy, and Shanks can kind of like piggyback on that a little bit, but I don't know, man. Like, I think that his matchup into Shanks is going to help him out because that slash attribute effect, man. That's
pretty huge.
And he obviously is going to probably do well into Rocks.
I mean, if he's going to do well into Slash for the rest of his life.
Yeah, unless the Slash leader's like, if your opponent's leader is Mihawk, then they're minus 2K.
Something like that. What else?
The thing about it, right, is that like the ordering here is like I would put these two so neck and neck.
Yeah.
Because what's funny is that Mihawk can abuse the 10 cost more, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Shanks has more board interaction with things like the Beckman, which is going to help his mid game out a lot.
Yeah.
But with like Law Beppos and the 10 Shanks, this guy's end game might just be like built different. Like his late game is just crazy.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Imagine like you leave Dawn up and you got a bunch of blockers. He 10 cost Shanks you, restands Dawn, then DMGs you. Like, what do you do?
Oh my god. Yeah, no. That is a really ugly thing to consider.
Yeah, I think that Mihawk is that guy. Plus, I might be a little bit of a Mihawk glazer, but in the anime, but I think that this build for him, like the new stuff, makes him it pushes him to that next level.
Yeah, I trust.
This deck is the one we've talked about the least on this list.
Such a weird experience fighting against RG.
Well, because sometimes you just look at him and you're like, I guess I just don't swing ever. Like,
yeah. Like, is there a Charleston? Am I wasting my time here?
Yeah, it's like, what do I like? What's the correct answer? The correct answer is play Teach and then beat his ass.
Yeah, that truly is the one-stop shop for beating RG.
Because like I don't really know like genuinely what beats him. He beats Mihawk, funny enough. I assume he'll beat Shanks. I'm not sure how he'll do into this, or how he does into this actively. Maybe fine because the little dudes aren't very important, and you can reduce his the 6 cost with the 7 cost Luffy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I could see. Yeah, I mean, red green totally runs the Shanks.
It could.
I mean, you stand 2, and then you're gonna stand whatever else you stand with your board. I mean,
my opinion on this deck is I feel like besides Teach, what does it lose to?
I don't think he hard loses to most leaders.
Like, I think he might have, like... Oh!
You good? Oh, true.
I was literally about to say he has, like, one of the most even matchup spreads. And that's what made me remember Rosie.
Is that good? Is that a bad matchup for RG?
No, because Rosie is incredibly, like, has very 50-50 matchups mostly across the board.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. Is he really that high?
Rosie was like a top 3 deck in this meta.
God damn.
Do I think Rosie falls off? Yeah, with these two.
Yeah.
I think this is also a pain in the ass. Like, he hates green, bro. He despises green. He sees his Rosie laws never stand up again.
Yeah, that's also true.
So I think he will drop a little bit, but, like, he's still insane, right? Like, Sakazuki's just nuts.
Yeah, dude, I keep forgetting about Sengoku disguised as Rosinante support.
I might even keep him up there. Maybe he deserves it. Give an Adam shout out here. Adam, there's your guy.
He's a great deck. He's broken. Why are you playing him now?
I mean,
he's on the other end.
He's very flexible. I think that's one of his things. That he's consistent. He draws a lot of cards, and he's flexible. Plus, his leader fetch is really good.
Oh yeah, extremely.
I can see this because he does well into Teach. It's really hard to comment on a lot of these. Anel kind of puts the brakes on him.
Yeah.
He might do good into Linlin with all those AK blockers, but at the same time, once 10 Mom comes down, it's like, oh no. But he has answers to 10 Mom though. He can clear it. Sakazuki Lightning, so like he has answers to it.
Yeah.
I'm just going. I'm one overing it in my brain.
Yeah. Where's the very broken EB leader? Red, yellow, I believe, were the colors.
Who?
From EBO4, I think. Man, it's just really.
I'm not sure there's any leaders from that set.
Was it EBO3 that Red, Yellow, Bonnie was from?
That's 4. You were right.
Okay.
Is that up here at the top? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. You know what? Okay, she's okay.
Yeah. I think you're capping. I think she's probably middle of great, to be honest.
Middle of great. Okay, let's run this over real quick. Okay, she loses here. She probably loses here. She probably loses here. She actually used to do good into this, but now she probably loses this. I can't see a world where she does good into this. She loses here. She loses here. As you can see, her matchup spreads are more or less booty cheeks.
Yeah.
You get down here, and it's like, oh, Nami and Boa and Goofy, I'm winning.
A sign of an okay leader, I'm afraid.
Might even do decent into this. Hell no. I think she might. She warrants a spot here, though.
Yeah, it's definitely a solid leader.
I got top 64 in Peoria, so I think that that proves that she is okay.
Pretty legit, to be honest.
I think other than that, I mean, I think there's no leaders we're missing that like need to be on this list, right? Like if we're missing someone, like, well, actually, you forgot
Brooke.
You forgot Brooke. He's at least okay. Like, bro, shut up. Like,
yeah, he's an IDK cut here.
There we go. God,
you're playing Emu in 2026. Just play a different card game, I guess.
I'm keeping Emu in here because I will never count this deck out.
Nor will I. I think I do a lot better into it, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. I think that's good. Like, I mean, like again, it's one of those things. Like, could Buggy and Sengoku be an okay? Probably, but like,
nobody's playing.
Are they going to be common? No.
Yeah.
I think that's
I think that's a pretty solid looking list.
That's I'm down for that. What are these?
I am the okayest of the okay.
Okay. Is this gonna pull the? We're gonna. That's gonna pull it up separate. That's for we'll say that for later. But this will be the most brief part of the podcast.
I imagine more or less the closing remarks.
It will. I'm just trying to find a good like screen to chill on. I know what to do.
I know what to do.
Gabriel.
That's my name. Gab.
All right, let me do it for you. I just looked up Austin in the search bar.
I mean, we are essentially it's Kuz Austin.
You are the
we
same.
are one and the same.
If there's anyone else you want me to put up there,
yeah, I was considering playing either Mihawk or Kaido. We might actually have a ditto for once in our lives.
Unfortunately, this is the price entry on Mihawk.
Yeah, it's a little much. It's a remote possibility.
He's
Probably
not.
not.
He's only getting better too, which does not help his prices.
You know, honestly, get him out of there.
Get him out. Can I even
get him out?
I gotta do this. I gotta add tier and then send him to hell.
You can't just like click the delete key on your keyboard.
Can I? No, it doesn't look like it. It's like
so weird.
Gone. I mean, this is fine, right? Like 2 and 2 seems like it makes sense.
Yeah, like if I were to play a leader from 17, it would probably be Kaido.
Mm-hmm. So this section, the last part of the first episode of the podcast, is where you all click off because you don't care about us. But
later
is where our personal plans moving forward into OP17, and that's why I made this little tier list here. It's not really a tier list; it's just a visual of kind of like what the plan is going forward. I played my first new Mihawk tournament today, and it went well. I fought a Mihawk Ditto in finals, and he lob beppoed all over me, and he chained him, and I did not chain my lob beppos, and it was very sad.
No.
I also think that his list was a little bit more, a little bit better into the mirror. We just kind of went through the list at the end, and I was like, yeah, I think your list is a little bit more suited for the mirror.
Interesting. In what way?
Like he had 4K events that hit his characters.
Yeah, that's probably helpful.
Which was a main thing when swinging into board, right?
Yeah.
Like in the first game we played, the actual tournament game, we ran it back and just swapped first and second. In the tournament game we played, I saw like a really good going second curve because I won dice roll, but I just didn't have the lob beppo chain, and he did, and it cooked me.
Damn.
It felt pretty degenerate low key because I was like, dang, is this really what this matchup comes down to? It's just lob beppo chaining.
At the end of the day, I think most mirrors are going to come down to something pretty fundamental.
Which is crazy too, because my like I played Odin freeze his smoker into it was Mihawk Odin into Mihawk Perona freeze his Odin and his smoker into my first lob beppo, and then he played lob beppo, and then I played 3 all-out stun events 3 turns in a row, and I lost that game.
Damn, I mean, you had a great curve. That's so sad.
I just didn't have the lob beppo chain because I played the first one. I just didn't have another one until 2 turns later.
Yeah, if he's just an 8K every turn developing 11K bodies, you have to keep up with that.
The stage also helped him a bit there because then he didn't have to rest his lob beppos to get his lead effect off, and then it's like I had to do that right, and it left my lob beppos more exposed to be swung into.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, no, I mean, these are the 2 decks I'm definitely gonna be focusing on. There's the Sully's case. There's a Sully's case tournament coming up. And I'm still deciding which one I'm gonna play between them. I really enjoyed my time on Mihawk today, but I mean, Big Mom's this is goated, man. I don't know.
Truly.
What do you think of your 2 decks going into the meta that we had outlined?
Yeah, I'm always optimistic about Kuzan, for better or for worse. I feel like I just enjoy playing the leader so much that the heart of the cards, as it were, could push me through any matchup, and so it's hard to be realistic in that way. But I think Kuzan is strong enough to where he's always going to have he's never going to be helpless. I'm never just going to get completely rolled, not even by this meta, and he's going to have room to fight back. But I don't think he's going to ever be like a top tier meta threat.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't quite have the tools for that, unfortunately, but obviously he's still a ton of fun to play, and he's just got so much stronger with the starter deck. He probably benefited more than any other leader did from the starter decks.
Yeah, Katakuri would be the only one I feel like. Oh, I guess Mihawk, but he's not a starter deck leader. Quote.
Exactly, and I would argue that the stuff from Mihawk isn't crazy, other than the Odin. The Odin is pretty insane, but I think the Mihawk is good, but it is slightly overrated. It is, you're going wide and you're cycling. It's
man.
good.
6 cost 7k play out a 5 cost 7k banish. Woo.
It is not bad, and then you're restanding with it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm comparing it to Garp subconsciously, so I'm biased. I'm like, oh, they're not both AKs, kind of mid, bro. Not gonna lie.
That is true. Did you want Mihawk to play out La Beppo?
Imagine
6 cost play.
Imagine. But yeah, Kuzan will continue Kuzaning for better or for worse.
For those who don't know, Austin is more or less a one deck Andy most of the time.
Yeah, that's me. Since OP12.
So pulling out the Kaido would be him broadening his horizons.
Yeah.
I don't think you've even ever played a mono purple leader. You played purple leaders, but not mono purple, right?
Well, I played Dofi in 13.
Oh yeah, Dofi.
Or 14.
My brain
went
14. went to Reiju and what's her
Lim.
Lim.
Yeah, those were the days. Yeah, I started on Lim. That was the first deck I ever played.
First deck, Lim.
And then it was Reiju after that. Those decks fell off harder than we even need to discuss.
They're not real. Not anymore.
Yeah, not even a little bit. But yeah, I honestly enjoyed Dofi a lot. It was a nice change in pace, but at the end of the day, Kuzan is the preference. I just like how he plays way more.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played some Jinbei, some Lucy, had some fun. But again, coming back to Kuzan as usual. Kaido was interesting to me because I just looked at the leader effect and I was like, God, this is so versatile. You can, like you explained earlier, using it to go into board for removal. You can get it's literally just a free 2k in the late game every single one of your opponent's turns. But support a little underwhelming. I saw the 12k blocker and I pogged because I just wanted to have that.
You wanted to play a 12k blocker and be like, look, I did it.
Yeah, because it all comes back to Kuzan in the end. As Kuzan, one of his biggest weaknesses in general, as from what I've experienced, is just dealing with really massive characters like the 10 cost 12k characters. They're just a little harder to interact with, and seeing a Newgate hit the board on 8 Dawn is one of the most demoralizing things that can happen to a player, as you know, more than anyone else.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. So it's just really hard to get over that, and having one, obviously it's not quite as good as Newgate, but it is a 12k blocker nonetheless with this pretty interesting lead effect. That was enough to pique my interest. But yeah, I'm hoping for some additional support in the coming sets.
Assuming that the deck will be fairly easy to build because it's just 2 SRs and then rares.
Yeah.
Do you think that you will you'll take this to tournament? That you'll take Kaido to tournament?
I would definitely play a local or two. Like it's just like Lucy. It was a leader that seemed cool because he drew cards and was something new, and it was still blue, so it had that familiarity to it. And I slammed Lucy a few tournaments, but got bored of it pretty quickly because it's Lucy. Yeah. I think with Kaido it would be slightly different because again, you're not just playing 2 characters out of your entire deck, and it seems like you're thinking a little bit more.
I feel like it's much more nuanced in decision making when it comes to Kaido, partially because he's not great, and you have to be good to.
You gotta work for it.
Yeah, you gotta. He makes you work for it, but I mean, he is kind of the potential man of the set to me.
Yeah. I'm not counting him out, that's for sure. The games that I've played into Kaido as Kuzan have been kind of rough. Again, it's tough to get over that 12k blocker, dude. There's just no way around it.
Yeah, and again, the only one of the negatives that I thought someone brought up, which made sense, was that his effect doesn't hit leader.
Yeah, that is true.
So leader swings are actually really annoying for him to deal with.
Indeed.
At certain points in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you could just reduce your opponent's leader's power on attack, that would be pretty unacceptable, I'm afraid.
He would all of a sudden be incredibly broken.
The most broken thing. He would just, I don't even know.
He would be an aggro deck. He wouldn't care about any of his big bodies. He'd be like, I'm killing my opponent. He's a 3K.
Yeah. But yeah. Those are my thoughts. But yeah, I generally don't invest too much into One Piece financially, and in general, that is what the game demands. So a cheap deck like Kaido is appealing for that reason as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think that, I mean, it is Kaido. It is one of like the main villain characters of One Piece.
Just looks cool.
I don't think that they're gonna leave him out to dry and be like, all right.
Not after Sengoku, dude.
It's like, you're done.
They can't have two mid mono purples back to back.
Yeah, but see, the thing about Sengoku is it's that Sengoku. This is Kaido. There's an aura gap.
There's a precedent. Yeah, massive aura gap, not even close. But then again, 3-cost Sengoku, that's my go.
Plus, it would be pretty funny though if I played Linlin, you played Kaido. It'd just be thematic. Because
indeed,
you're familiar with the 10-cost Kaido Linlin.
Yeah, I am. That's an old card.
It's pretty bad, but
it didn't age very well.
But I mean, we both got some flavor. We got 2 starter deck leads and then new 17 lead. I mean, I think it's a good spread.
Yeah.
I don't really think that there's anything else that needs to be said, really. I mean, I think we got all of our thoughts out. I mean, hopefully next episode that we record, I'm going to try to make it a little more interesting because that was a lot of reading.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we had a ton of preparation. We kind of just were coming on here with the intention of talking a little bit, yeah. And I don't think entertainment value was our priority either. I think the discussion
it's more informational.
Yeah.
It's all to make discussion at the end of the day, right? Like, I mean, it just, I'll try to be more engaging with some of the topics. Maybe like have a really conversational topic and then throw something spicy in there, like
we'll have to talk about it.
Yeah, there'll be other things. It's a really simple. I mean, podcasts are pretty easy to run. It's a very simple format. You just talk.
You just gotta show up is the main thing.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I mean, we're dudes playing cards. There was no cards being played in this video, but
nah,
that's I don't know.
That could change.
That could change. We could always do cam games, which would align perfectly with the Discord or the 2-screen setup I got going on.
Exactly. Yeah, I could screen cheat. It'll all work out really well.
True. This is ultimate screen cheating. Even though you'd have to look at my board anyways.
Yeah.
Unless I'm flashing my hand to the camera, then.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, yeah, I'm excited for OP17. I think that it's going to shake up the meta in hopefully a positive way.
It's a big jump in power, in average leader power.
The only ones I'm really concerned about is Shanks, because might promote fairly unfun gaming.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried about Linlin as well. Those are the two I have my eyes on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too concerned about Black Luffy. He just seems like such a boring leader. I'm just gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Kaido, he's there. He's existing.
He showed up.
He's vibing. Newgate is kind of a question mark. I think he seems like he's got solid support, but this leader effect, who knows how impactful it will be. And then I think Rox is obviously rock solid.
I'm not doing another episode. I'm not.
An excellent thing to close on, I think.
I think that was good. Well, all right, we'll hopefully see you guys at the next episode. Maybe we'll have a name by then.
Oh, perhaps. Till next time, then.
See ya.